What's going on? She got trapped on Zone 864 TV on late night creep. Late night creep. What's going on, y'all? What's going on with you? Yeah, man. It's finally the weekend, man. Finally the weekend. But you know, for entrepreneurs, the weekend is just another day. For entrepreneurs, the weekend is just another day. Content is just another day. Unfortunately, we don't we don't get to don't just stop what we're doing to enjoy the week. Because, if we don't work, we don't, not we're not being productive. We don't eat. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Simulcasting this evening on both my YouTube pages and on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter, Zone 864 TV on Twitter. I am there. Zone 614 on Twitter. I am there. So go ahead and head over there and hit that follow button. Support your boy. I do follow back if your page is interesting. If I see that you're talking about, things of substance. If I see that, you're a person with common sense, I do follow back. So if you follow me on Twitter, I will follow you back. Obviously, if you're posting explicit material on your page, you're doing a whole bunch of strange things for some change. I will not follow you back. I will not like your post. Um, I might even block you. I'm professional. That's not the image that I want to have associated with the Zone 64 TV brand. The cool thing about Twitter is you can see more stuff on Twitter and kind of gain a little perspective about a person, because more so than you can on, let's say, Instagram or Facebook. Because on Twitter, not only can you see what a person tweets, but you can also see what a person replies. Like, they are commenting on other tweets. You can see what they're commenting. They put it in pictures. All you gotta do is click the media tab. All you gotta do is click the tab on Twitter. You can see pictures or any type of image they may have uploaded on Twitter. And then, of course, you can also see what you like as well. There's a section where you can see what they like as well. So that gives you an idea of, if this person is worth following, or if you guys have a like mindset, and so on. Follow me on Twitter at Zone864 on TV. Also, follow me on Instagram, Zone64 TV. Follow me on Instagram, Zone64 TV. Make sure you guys hit that like button, that thumbs up button, that subscribe button on to help these numbers up. Because eventually one day I want to have my channel pop like countless others that have really, countless others that have really mastered streaming platforms such as YouTube. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. Feel me? I got a couple business things going on, but eventually I would like to branch out a little bit more into live streaming. And I've been live streaming for a while. Like I've been making videos and stuff like that for a while. I started on Facebook. You know, make videos. I'll go live, talk about some topics, talk about what's on my mind, put it up on my page, let people see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really as active as much on Facebook when it comes to live streaming because Facebook has really uh, Facebook has really become very censored, very watered down, very restrictive. You know, it seems like you get penalized for a lot of nonsense on Facebook, more so than any other social media platform. But I just wanted to share some thoughts on my mind to see. I'm not going to be on you too long. You know, I'm out handling business as usual. You know, I'm a creature of the night. I'm a person of the night. You know, I come alive at night. I feel like I can function 1,000 times better at night. Uh, but man, so my daughter is 13. I have a 13-year-old daughter, and she is a cheerleader. Um, she is a cheerleader for her middle school, and she cheerleads for the football team, the C team for her middle school. They had a game earlier this week, and probably about 55 degrees. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the West Coast, so anything below 60 is cold for us. I know a lot of people would kill to have 50-degree weather, but you know, it's probably like 55, maybe 53 degrees. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's just so adorable because my daughter, once the game was over, she runs. You know, she comes and hugs up on me because she's cold, and you know, not a lot of parents, not a lot of fathers get that opportunity to be with their kids like that. You know, for my daughter to want to run up to her daddy after the game and hug up on me. She wanted for hold her because it's cold out. So that says a lot. A lot of kids, a lot of kids don't want to be hugged up on because they don't have a bond, don't have a connection with their parents. And you know, if I had to give some insight, I try not to use the word advice because use the word advice. A lot of people tend to shun it like who is this guy to be giving advice? You know what I'm saying? Who is this guy to be trying to tell me what to do? Who is this guy to be trying to give his perspective about what people should be doing? So I like to use the word insight because it's coming directly from, you know, my life experience and observations that I have made and actions that I have done and lessons that I have learned. So I like to call it insight because I'm taking you inside my personality. I'm taking you inside my brain, inside my life, things that I and a lot of for mothers, it's not that bad because it seems like children have an easier connection with the mother, considering that the mother carries the child for 9 months. But I guess my insight can go for both parents, but it's more specifically fathers out there. The way to you see, I still have a good, strong connection with my daughter. I still have a good, strong chemistry with my daughter. Um, and the reason that I have that today, is because I made sure when my daughter was born, when she was young, I made sure to build a bond with her. I made sure to purposely build a bond with her when she was young, when she was a baby. Feel me? I made sure to purposely do that. I made sure that if I'm running errands, to take her with me, even though her mother might be available. Sorry, y'all. I'm in a place where it's a lot of partying and stuff going on. So and I'm not Ubering if that's what y'all thinking. Not that I have anything against people that do Uber or Lyft, but no, I'm not. 'Cause I know I'm always in my car when I be going live, but I'm always in my car because I be taking care of business and I like driving at night. And you know, and a lot of thoughts and stuff be coming to my mind when I'm on this road at night. Um, so I like to come on, while these thoughts are cooking in my brain, my soul. So anyway, I made sure to build a bond with my daughter. I made sure to take her, even if it's going to the store to get groceries, I'd take her. You know, I live in Arizona, so in the springtime, there's a lot of spring training baseball that comes here. Chicago Cubs, Oakland Athletics. Of course, you got the Arizona Diamondbacks. Uh, uh, and a few other San Francisco Giants, and I think it might be one more team. Um, but spring training takes place in Arizona, Florida, and so when she was young, I would take her. This is before I even had a car of my own. I would have my daughter on the bus. I would have my daughter on the bus. I would have my daughter on the train, and I would be taking her to I'd be taking her to spring training baseball. And I don't know if she remembers that, but I do know that children remember. They remember. There's something that happens when children are young and you're close and you're gentle with them like that. There's something that they remember. They can remember that, like, they can remember that connection, and they can remember that spiritual connection. When you do things with them when they're young, they're little like that. And so I made sure to always have my daughter with. I made sure to be, I discipline her when she get out of line, but I made sure to be gentle with her as much as I possibly can. And I make sure to talk to her with reason and not yell and scream at her, you know, because I want her to know that, you know, uh, I don't have to be rough and all that. Like I can take care of the problem being gentle. And so me and my daughter, we have a very good connection. We have very good chemistry. we have a very good bond because I made sure to, you know, build that bond and keep that bond strong. Even when it comes to school, I pick my daughter up from school every day. Not now because she goes to a whole different school that's on the side of I live an hour away from my daughter, so she goes to a whole school these days. Uh, so I don't really see her every like that. But up until last year, I was picking my daughter up from school Monday through Friday, every single day. My house, pick her up, drop her off. You know what I'm saying? So I got to spend time with my daughter every day. You know, got to give her something to eat after school every day. And then we spend time. Sometimes we go to Barnes and Noble. I help her with her homework or whatever, and you know, talk to her, find out what's on her mind, let her know that I'm always available. If she ever want to talk to me about anything, let her know that she can talk to me about anything, and I let her know that she ain't gonna be judged for anything she tells me. But I will give her direction. I will tell her what I believe is the best path for her. These are things that she knows. She can tell you that um, you got to make sure, especially if you're a father, you got to make sure that you build that bond. These kids are young. Have them with you as much as you possibly can. Do as many things with them as you possibly can. When they have days off during the school year, take them somewhere, do something with them because these kids, they become teenagers, they start changing, they start becoming different people, they start becoming distant because now they're being influenced a lot more in the outside world as opposed to just being influenced what's going down in the household. You always have to make sure the child build that bond, keep that bond strong, no matter what, no matter what. Um, Another thing I wanted to tell y'all too, because when I was talking to my daughter earlier this evening, she was asking, she was like, why you always work so much? When do you sleep? And she was like, do you only sleep on the weekends? I'm like, no, I sleep during the week too. I sleep late. I wake up early, and I shouldn't be doing that all the time because it's not healthy. You got to get your sleep in because you just won't be able to be productive, you won't be able to function, you won't be able to get things done. So that's one thing I got to do a better job getting my rest. Um, but when she said that to why you always working so much, that just lets me know that she pays attention to how much I'm not around, and that lets me know that she pays attention to what I'm doing. And you know, if it was my choice, I would choose my daughter all the time. That's how much I love her. But I can't do it all the time. I got to get out here and grind. I got to get out and do what I got to do to provide for her, to provide for myself, and to try and build an empire, for any future children that I may have, if I have, or and any grandchildren that I may have. Um, Not to mention, I got nieces and nephews. I got nieces and nephews. Um, so I'm trying to make sure that I support her for my family. You know, I'm trying to be a building block for myself and my family. You know, but I say all that to say that, for my fathers out there, parents, mothers too, but mostly specifically talking about if make sure that when you're grinding out here, make sure when you work and productive, you want to grind, putting that time in. Make sure you're not doing it for nothing. Make sure you're not doing it, for the latest fashion or the most expensive car. You know, the house is a whole different story. You know, I believe that if you're gonna have something, if you're gonna have anything nice, you know, I I believe in splurging on a house or home, because when you're in your home, that's where that's your palace. That's where you come. That your home is that's where you, that's where you get your solace at. The home is your most spiritual and peaceful place at the same time. If you go into a place every day that you don't like where you're living, you're not gonna want to be home. You're just gonna be miserable. So I do believe that if you don't have anything nice, you should definitely be having a nice place to stay. If you don't have anything nice, you should definitely be having a nice place to stay. You feel me? But don't just be working for materialistic things or material things, because a lot of this shit ain't worth shit. A lot of this shit don't mean shit. A lot of this don't mean nothing. A lot of it will just give you a headache. A lot of it will just frustrate you because you work so hard to get something, and then once you get something, you don't even be wanting it no more. Once you get something, you're over it. By the time you put in as much work, whatever you're trying to get, if it's material, by the time you put in as much work as you're supposed to get whatever you're trying to get, you don't even be wanting it. You be frustrated because you put in so much time and effort to get something, and when you get something, it ain't really what it is. So if you're gonna work, make sure that you're working to put something away, so that you can spend it on your children. You know what I'm saying? Like, nice cars are cool. Me myself personally, I love cars because cars depreciate. You're gonna spend some money on cars. Like I'm driving right now. Hell, I just had to put two uh two new front brakes on my car. That cost me a little something. You know what I'm saying? I just had to get my oil changed today, and and like fuel injection cleaning for the fuel system and all that. That was a little grip. I just had to get the power steering line on my car fixed. That was a little something. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have to get new tires. Uh, Hell, I might even have to get a new power steering pump. So that's why I'm a firm believer in used cars, because you going you know what I'm saying, you going end up, ain't no sense in you having a real high car payment and you're gonna end up having to pay repairs. You know what I'm saying? The whole purpose of, when it comes to cars, you should be able to get a car and then pay it off as quickly as you can. A lot of new cars, 20,000, 25,000, 17,000, 16,000, 18,000. You can get a decent car for 12,000, 10,000, 8,000 for under 100,000 miles. Just gotta look, so the car is not really something you want to be tied down to for a long period of time. So I like cars. I don't try to portray like I'm just some fancy dude. Like, I'm a simple kind of guy. Do I like luxury things like a lot of other people? Yes, but a lot of that shit I don't give a F about, you spend way too much time and effort working for those things, and when you finally get those things, they do not serve you. And next thing you know, whatever you're getting, I'm sure it's losing value. It's not serving any kind of real purpose in your life, you know. And in the world we live in now, even just the basics of, making car payments and paying mortgage and paying rent, and health insurance and whatever other bills you got, even the bare minimums and necessities in life are becoming expensive and becoming more challenging to maintain because prices are going up, which is the more reason that you should be careful on what you spend your money on, because we're definitely living in some inflammatory times, we're definitely living in some unpredictable times, um, you know, and things are not, a way of life as we know it is not going to be the same as how it used pre-pandemic. So yeah, man, be careful what you spend your money on. Stack your money, invest your money, spend your money wisely. So that's all I got for y'all this evening. Again, make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, Zone864. Follow me on Instagram, Zone. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Zone864TV, and I will follow you back. Page is not a bunch of nonsense. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all be safe out there. And I will see y'all soon. Peace.